home. No, everyone has that you live with has left your house, so you're home alone. And all of a sudden, your door unlocks and an alien walks straight into the house. So right away, you're like, what the hell is this? What are you? What's going on? And now the alien walks straight up to you, staring you straight in the face, and immediately reaches out and starts mushing your face like that. And that is essentially what happens to a dog whenever a stranger just randomly shows up and starts petting them, which I mean, a lot of dogs don't care and they're just like, hey, I love you because of how they are. But for the most part, it's a really off-putting experience to have a human just walk up to you and go straight for your head with your arms outreached.
Right.
It's like, what are you doing? Get out of my space. I don't know who you are. So now what we do and the way a professional pet sitter works is, now imagine that same example. So you're home alone. There's nobody there. The door unlocks and an alien walks into the house. They turn around, just shut the door, and they immediately sit down on the ground, just chilling. You're like, whoa, this is really weird. I'm still kind of weirded out by this. And then the alien, you don't understand the alien's language, but they say something that sounds kind, and then they throw a $100 bill at you. And you're like, oh, well, this is still really weird, and I don't exactly know what's going on, but I mean, I'll take $100. And so you walk over, you're like side-eyeing him, you grab it and put it in your pocket. You're like, all right, dude, thanks. And then so he just continues inching forward. He throws another $100 bill at you. You're like, okay, all right, this is all right. And the whole time he's just kind of chilling. He's not getting in your space. And eventually he warms up enough that he comes and sits next to you and he just chills with you and starts talking. And then he's like, gestures. You guys walk out to the car, and then he goes and takes you out to dinner and takes you to the movie theaters and then brings you home and just leaves you, and that's it. And you're like, that was pretty weird, but that was actually okay. I don't know what the point of this whole thing was. And now imagine that he does that 3 times a week, and you start to get into a routine to where this person that you don't understand who they are just shows up, throws money at you, takes you out to your favorite spots, and then brings you home, and you guys become friends. And that's essentially what we do. We come in, we take it very slow, we throw them treats, and then we take them out for a walk for 30 to 60 minutes, and they have fun, and then we bring them back. And that really is how it works too. After 2 or 3 times, you'll notice that the dogs are just like, oh, you're my best friend. And you're like, I've known you for 3 days, dude. What are you talking about? But for dogs, they're so trusting that it's very easy. And that's essentially, honestly, how I try and think about it whenever I greet a new dog. I'm always trying to think, how does this feel to the dog? How would I feel if someone was acting this way? If you show up and a dog is more anxious and they're hiding in their crate, you don't want to throw a slip lead on them and just yank them out of there. That's terrifying. They have no idea who you are or why you're there. For all they know, you're kidnapping them. So that's just a fun little story I like to tell new pet sitters on what we actually do and how it appears to the dog. And I think it's a way to remind people to put themselves into the dog's shoes as well. Why it's so startling to have someone just show up into your home where you feel safe and take you out. So we really have to be making sure that we are taking things slow and going at their pace too.
It's a good analogy.